The truth is, most detailers are literally one decision away from doubling their income. And that decision is fixing your prices. Let me ask you, are you working yourself into the ground making 2 to 3K a month? Are you saying yes to every single job even when it's not worth it? Are you terrified to raise your prices because you think people are going to say no? If any of those are true, then you have a pricing problem. And I've seen this over and over again. I've helped dozens of detailers scale past 10, 20, and even 30K a month. And in every single case, the first thing that we fixed was their pricing. In a lot of cases, you don't need more clients. You don't need a better setup or better products. You need a pricing strategy that actually matches your value and your goals. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to build that step by step. Now, how do I know how to do this? Not only have I helped a ton of detailers across the world scale their businesses, I've scaled my own detailing business from 0 to 35K a month in less than 2 years. So with that being said, let's jump straight into it. All right, so let's start with this point. You need to understand that you're not a laborer, you're a specialist. The whole thing you hear all the time on social media, you need to be charging $100 an hour or you're a dumbass. That idea gets tossed around all the time and it sounds smart, but the whole thing is incomplete. If you're only going to be charging based on time, you're going to completely miss the whole point why people pay premium prices. All they care about is results, not hours. They want your convenience and not the scheduling headaches. They want trust and confidence in a solid business, not just a clean car. All right, so think about this. You could spend 3 hours on a detail and charge $250, or do an express detail that takes you an hour and you could charge $199, because your result that you're delivering is what the client values. Your pricing should be based on the value that you're delivering, not how long you're on the site, because you're not a janitor, you're a car care expert. So you need to start acting and charging like one. Now, here's why I see most detailers staying stuck at 3 to 5K a month. Most detailers are charging emotionally, not strategically. And here's exactly how I know that's happening. Most beginner detailers are basing their prices off of Facebook group posts from other broke detailers. A lot of you are discounting just so that you could close the sale, and your prices probably haven't changed since the day you started. And here's the truth. Always, 100% of the time, you're going to attract what you charge. If you're going to be out here charging like the cheap option, guess what? You're going to attract those cheap, annoying clients that no one wants to deal with. I want you to think about it in this way. Say your average ticket is $150. It's going to take you 67 jobs just to break 10K a month. If your average ticket is $250, it's going to take you 40 details a month. And if your average ticket is closer to 400, which probably sounds crazy to a lot of you, which is a problem, you only have to get 25 clients a month. You can either go the route of chasing 67 individual people every single month, or you could raise your average ticket and work a whole lot smarter. All right, so now that you guys understand this concept, how do you actually go about making and building a profitable pricing menu for your business? Well, first off, too many detailers are listing 15 plus services on their website. It confuses all your prospects and it kills your conversions. You want to have 3 to 5 core packages max. It could be your entry-level detail, which would be like your maintenance package, your mid-tier full detail, which could be anywhere from $250 to $300, a premium restoration package, which could range anywhere from $450 to $600, and then your high-ticket correction and coding packages ranging from 4 figures plus. So let me break down a quick sample setup that you could use. First is a classic interior reset. You could charge anywhere from $160 to $200 for the service, and it could include something simple like a vacuum, steam clean, wipe down, glass, and even light stain treatment. Number 2, a deep interior shampoo, and this service could range from $250 to $280. This is going to be for heavy stains, steam extraction. This could include fabric protection and even an odor neutralizer. Next, a clay and seal. This package could range from $175 to $200. This would include a decon wash, a clay treatment, and a machine wax. Another package you can look at is a full refresh, and this could range from $320 to $400 depending on size. This would include the entire interior, exterior, a restoration of the trim, and a sealant on the outside. Step 2, and super important to raising your prices and your average ticket, is going to be upsells. Your service menu should have at least 5 upsells that are super easy to say yes to. These right here, make sure you take note because these are my top 5 selling upsells. And if you're not offering them to your clients every single time you go to a detail, trust me, you're leaving thousands on the table every month. First is a windshield ceramic coating that you could pitch anywhere from $100 to $150. Then of course is headlight restoration that you should be doing for $80 minimum. Next, engine bay detail. You could sell this from $50 to $75. Leather conditioning, I would sell for at least $40 per row. And then another one is ozone treatment that you could sell from anywhere to $80 to $100. Now, I hope just that segment was eye-opening to you, opening your eyes to what's actually possible and what you should be charging. Because I know a lot of you watching this video right now aren't charging anywhere to those numbers you should be, but that's barely just scraping the surface. What's really going to raise your average ticket is not only those jobs, but pitching high ticket, high value services. And if you want to make it easy on yourself without breaking your back and grinding every single day to scale past 10K a month, you need to be selling at least one $800 to $1,500 job every single week. Now, what do those high ticket services look like? Of course, you're going to have your ceramic coating packages. And guys, if you're not offering ceramic coatings right now, the first thing you should do after watching this video is go buy yourself a bottle of ceramic coating and start learning how to apply it. Because applying ceramic coating is literally just as easy as applying a wax. And again, if this isn't a service you're offering, you're leaving thousands on the table. So your entry price, just basic decon wash, clay treatment, and ceramic coating applications should start at $600. And then paint correction with ceramic coating should minimum start at $1,200 and could range all the way up to $2,500 plus. And then paint correction pricing alone, when it comes to a 1-step correction, you should charge $350 to $500 depending on the size. And then a 2-step should be minimum $700 plus, again, considering the size and condition. commission. And then another high ticket option that not many detailers think about is fleet contracts. You could easily get a monthly contract starting at $1,500, and they could range all the way up to 5K plus depending on the amount of vehicles that you're servicing. Now here's how you actually go about selling these high ticket services. First, you want to sell and speak in result-based languages. Now what do I mean by that? Never sell on the process. People don't care about the steps, the products you're using to get their car to look that way, how long you're spending on it, what polisher you're using. All they care about is the end results and how it's going to protect their vehicle. So talk like this. This product and this service will protect your paint for years. It's going to boost your resale value and make cleaning your car effortless. 2, make sure you're anchoring the price. Now here's what I mean by that. You want to show them your highest package first. Let's just say, for example, it's $2,500. Now your $1,000 option feels a whole lot more reasonable. And 3, you want to stack bonuses. I'll include a free windshield coating and a free follow-up maintenance wash 30 days after with no extra charge. Now here's the thing. You guys could just raise your prices and see results, but if you do it strategically and with intention, there's psychology behind the way you place pricing that could print money for you. So here are a few moves that you can implement immediately when you go about changing your prices. First is going to be the rule of 3. Always present 3 options, whether it's on your website, a flyer, on an ad. Always have a base package, a middle package being your most popular, and then a premium package. Most people will always pick the middle if you frame it in the correct way. Make sure you use that concept to your advantage. Number 2, start utilizing visual pricing sheets. Instead of just sending your clients a huge block of text that includes your services and pricing, you could use something like Canva to create something that looks 10 times more professional and inviting. And it builds trust, and your close rate over text is going to be a whole lot higher. Next, make sure you have packages that are bundling your services. In other words, including add-ons automatically. You don't always want to leave it in your client's hands to choose add-ons when they're booking your services or you having to sell them to them. Instead, create packages with them already included. Instead of shampoo for $80 separate, a wax for an extra $90, and engine bay details for an extra $50, you can have a new car makeover package that you have listed for $340 that includes all those add-ons, but they're saving $50. Now to them, it feels like a deal, even if it's the same price. Let me give you a breakdown of services throughout a 5-day work week that makes it look stupid easy to hit 10K a month. Let's say on Monday, you sell 1 deep interior reset for $280. Tuesday, 1 ceramic coating package with a paint correction for $1,200. Wednesday, a full detail with a wax for $300. Thursday, you do 2 maintenance details for $250. On Friday, you sell full detail with ozone treatment and leather treatment for $420. Guess what that adds up to? That's over $2,600 with just 5 services sold. If you don't think you could do that, either you're a dumbass or you're not working hard enough. Most of you watching this probably aren't dumb. So most of you just aren't putting in the reps and positioning yourself and your business in the right way. And of course, that over 4 weeks is over $10,000 with weekends off. And again, that's only 5 clients per week. And that's what the power of smart pricing actually looks like in a business. So I want to leave you guys with some actionable steps. What can you actually do right now after watching this video? First things first, I want all of you watching this video to raise your prices by at least 20%. Yes, even if you're nervous about it, go and do it. You could always come down if you think it's having an effect on your business. The second thing I want you guys to do is cut your main menu down to 3 to 5 core packages. 3, I want you to add 5 new upsells. 4, go ahead and create yourself visual pricing sheets using Canva, or DM me the word price on Instagram and I'll send you my exact ones. And lastly, you need to start pitching your services with confidence. Don't ask your client if that package works for them. Ask when you could get them on the schedule. Things like this is exactly what separates the guys who stay stuck in this industry forever at 40 years old detailing cars still, and guys like me and the guys in Vice who could separate themselves from the business in just a couple years. Let's be real, most detailers unfortunately don't make it past 3 to 5K a month. Not because it's too competitive, not because they're bad at detailing, but because they never fix their pricing. The detailers who are winning are the ones who know their value, package everything clearly, charge for what they're worth confidently, and market themselves relentlessly. And if you're ready to build a real detailing business, it starts with your pricing. So if you guys want some extra help with this, I'd be more than happy to help you out. All you have to do is DM me the word price on Instagram at DK Mobile Wash, and I'll send you my exact pricing menu template, my upsell sheet, my high ticket pitch framework, and scripts that we use to sell inside my business. I hope you guys found this video super helpful and super valuable and opened your eyes to what's actually possible with pricing and what happens when you do it right. So make sure you guys subscribe for more videos like this every single week, because I make videos that shows how to scale your business step by step. And we'll see you guys in the next one.